Hello, this is John Hart, and I'll be running a paired t-test in PSPP for the same data I have in the Excel file. We'll go to File and Import Data, and you have to remember where it is. I have it here. It's highlighted. We'll click Next. All cases. Next. Choose the first line. We'll have the first data line as the first line, and we'll remember what the columns are: patients, pre, post, and difference. Next. This is already checked here for separating the columns. Next. And here's where we'll type in the names of the variables, the column headings, patients, and we'll tab out of there. If you click out of there, it will go back to the var name, pre, resting heart rate, so no spaces. So if we tab, it'll still go back. So a little touchy. Pre, resting heart rate, tab, post, resting heart rate, and difference between pre and post. And we'll click Apply down here. And here's our variable view. We can click on Data View. You see the variables typed in. And here's our 9 patients, each having a pair of numbers, hence the need for a paired t-test. We'll click on Analyze to do the t-test, compare means, paired sample, and we'll click Pre, and this arrow, and variable 1 is pre. The second variable is already highlighted there. We'll click that. And options, we'll see what that's about. Confidence interval 95%, that is standard. And we'll click Continue, and then click OK. And down here, you see this beeping a little bit. We'll click on that, and here's our output. So here's the mean for pre, mean for post, standard deviation of the pre, standard error of the pre, and for the post is here. We can ignore this for now, the correlations. And this box is about differences. So pair 1 minus, pair 1 is pre minus post. And depending on which is subtract from which, in Excel it was a minus number, but keep in mind you can look up here to get your bearings. So this looks like it increased, but it did not on the post. We can look at these numbers, it decreased. So the difference is about 3 heartbeats per minute. Here's the standard deviation of the differences, standard error of the differences. Confidence interval, all this is about the differences. T-value, degrees of freedom, and the p-value, which is what we got in Excel. And thank you for your attention.